Oh boy, I've been waiting to show you guys this new coin I have in this little green poucheroo right here since the weekend. I was actually doing a little shopping online, and I've always wanted an example of a coin from the legendary Mapes Hotel. We'll get into a little bit of the history surrounding the hotel that was built in 1946 and lasted about 37 years until it met its untimely demise. And some of you may not be aware, but like some of these, downtown casinos, whether it's in Reno or Vegas, some of these casinos had held ungodly amounts of what I would call numismatic treasure. Bags upon bags of Morgan silver dollars, tons and tons of currency of all ages, lots of national banknotes. And I want an example. I want one that I could be proud to own, and I would love to show it to you. It would be a little history lesson. So, drove a long way to go to this place. Of course, this is another shameless plug to brokencc.com. Great group of people, and check out their inventory. They got 3 locations in northern Nevada, one in Reno, right off of Plum Lane, if you guys know that part of town, and another one in Carson City, right downtown, Carson Street. And of course, their other third location is in Gardnerville, which is south of Carson City, and they, I guess, specialize a lot in the e-commerce. So they're the ones responsible. If you went on their website, you could see the entire inventory. Great job with the images. So let's go ahead and open this up and take a look at history unfold. What do we have here? Let's see. Let's flip it around. All right, so it is an NGC Holdered 1881S. And by the way, all of the Mapes Casino Hoard coins are 1881S, and it is $1. It's a Morgan dollar. This one graded out at Mint State 64 star. So the star can only mean one thing, and that should be some pretty wicked eye appeal. There we go. Oh, we see a little color there. A little bit more. A little bit more. Wow. Oh. And I got the lighting just right so you guys can see it. Check that out. I've been drooling all over this coin. Sorry, guys. Not really. But I'm illustrating my pleasure for this coin. Yeah, we went to Northern Nevada Coin, and they have a number of these. Seeing as how the Mapes Casino was right in town, it's fitting that they have quite a number of these for sale. This was not the cheapest one. And it wasn't the most expensive. They actually had one online that was not at the Reno location that they were asking. Oh, if I remember right, $3,500. For those of you that are very, very familiar with the Morgan series, 1881S is not rare at all in Mint State 64, and that is typically an $80 coin by all accounts. But holy, yeah. So, a few of the colors that you'll see, okay, you have this kind of crescent yellow right here, and then you have kind of a light blue right here. It's all in order too, man. You guys know your Roy G. Biv? And let's see, we got a pink, some yellows, and you have this beautiful teal, more pink, more teal, more pink. What a beautiful coin this is. That, if this doesn't capture the luminance of the toning on here, and I think I'm doing a relatively good job at displaying the actual beauty of the colors. The reverse is pretty much toned free, with the exception of maybe a little bit right here on the top edge rim here. But what a beautiful coin. Um, Here's the price tag. Yeah, not cheap. Not cheap when it comes to toners, especially one with this particular level of coloration. I'll be absolutely honest. I think they underpriced this, considering the absolute sheer magnitude of the amount of colors that are exhibited on this coin, which, by the way, encompasses half of the coin, and then um, out behind Liberty's head there. But geez. So they call this a bag toner or a canvas toner, and what it really is to give you an idea. So there was in these bags, these old canvas bags, there's $1,000 face, and the Fed Reserves would literally use shovels to pour these into bags. That's why you don't see too many high grade examples above Mint State 65, is because they were rough on these. But they would pour huge amounts of coin into these canvas bags in the most crude way possible. And what will happen is you'll have another Morgan sitting on top of it, and then the coins would be, they'd be laying in the vaults of the casino, the Fed Reserve, the banks. So they would be sitting in a certain position for decades upon decades, many years. And with the materials used in these bags, okay, and then you factor in the humidity and other things that are happening to produce colors, but these coins would sit right on the surface of the canvas bag, therefore creating what you see here, an absolute marvel of color, stunning, absolutely beautiful, and I'm happy to own one. What's even pretty neat about this, something that I completely overlooked, is the fact that this is in the 25th anniversary NGC black holder. So the actual inner piece, which is typically white, we call that a soap bar. This one's black. So I'm gonna call this a coal rock holder. It's not the official name for it, but I think it's really suitable for the coin. And what I love most about the black insert is that it really pops the color of not only the toning, but also the blast whiteness of the rest of the coin. That just that strong contrast from one to the other really makes this coin happen. So I wanted to share this with you. Okay, here's a little bit of information on the Mapes Casino. So the Mapes Hotel Casino was opened in 1947, and it became the tallest building in the state of Nevada until 1956, when the Fremont Hotel and Casino opened in Vegas. Okay, now this is information taken from Wikipedia. So this is what I have for you. I remember this hotel when I was actually living in the area, and it wasn't open at all because we moved to Nevada in 1993, and I remember this building being imploded in, I think, 2000. Okay, which at that point in time, the casino had been closed for 18 years. It actually closed in 1982. And the reason why that I remember this very fondly is that the casino was demolished on Super Bowl morning. Okay, so, but here's that coin I purchased. But to further elaborate, the casino has had a world of history, especially when it came to cinema and the people that have stayed there. I've read that Marilyn Monroe and Clark Gable stayed at the Mapes during the filming of The Misfits, which ironically was Clark Gable's last movie before his passing. a few other people, have stayed there. Some Rat Pack members, Judy Garland. So it became, a institution that was well established among the Hollywood community. But anyways, I enjoyed talking about this coin, and I hope you did too. And as always, give me a like, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and I'll check back with you guys soon.